All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are going to walk through exactly how you can take total control of your website's performance, its security, and its visibility, all by using this really cool tool called RefactorTools. This is your A to Z guide.
But first, let me just ask you this. What if you could figure out every single thing that's holding your website back, and then get the exact code to fix it, all powered by AI, in just a couple of minutes? Sounds pretty amazing, right? Well, that's what we're going to see today. And getting started is ridiculously easy. You land on the homepage, and this is what you see. No complicated setup, no digging through menus. You just type in the URL of the website you want to check out, and you hit go. And boom, just like that, the magic starts. Refactor instantly gets to work, digging deep into your site, analyzing its speed, security, SEO, the whole shebang. You can actually see it working its way through every critical piece of your website. And then, in about a minute, no, seriously, like 60 seconds later, bam, there it is, your complete, comprehensive report. This dashboard is basically your new mission control, giving you that big picture score and then breaking it all down. So you've got this big number staring you in the face. But what does it actually mean? Let's break down what goes into that score.
Okay, so that overall score isn't just a random number. It's a weighted average of 5 key areas. Performance, how fast your site feels. That's the biggest piece of the pie at 30%. Then you've got security and accessibility, both super important at 20% each. And finally, you have your classic SEO and the new kid on the block, GEO. That's generative engine optimization for AIs at 15% apiece.
Now, understanding the score is one thing, but actually fixing the problems, well, that's where the AI Copilot comes in. And honestly, this is where things get really, really cool.
The AI Geo Optimizer is basically your secret weapon. It doesn't just overwhelm you with a giant list of issues. No, it intelligently finds the most critical problems, and, this is the best part, it prioritizes them for you, showing you exactly which fix will give you the biggest bang for your buck.
Let's look at a perfect example of what it can find. The tool flagged that this site is missing something called an LLMS.txt file. Now, you might not have even heard of this, but it's becoming absolutely crucial for new AI search engines. Without it, their crawlers just kind of get confused, which can really hurt your visibility. It's a small technical thing with a huge impact.
And this right here is the game changer. You don't have to go and Google what is an LLMS.txt file. Nope. You click one button, and the AI generates the exact code you need. You just copy it, paste it on your site, and you are done. Problem solved.
And it's not just for super technical stuff either. The AI also acts like your own personal content strategist. Here, it flagged a headline as being too generic and boring. So with one click, it rewrites it to be way more powerful for both people and search engines. It's like having an expert copywriter on your team.
And if you're ever looking at this data feeling a little lost, no worries. There's a Refactor AI chat built right in. You can just ask it normal questions, like, hey, what should I fix first? Or, can you explain these security issues in simple terms? It's like having your own personal consultant to walk you through the report. Okay, just a quick pause. If you're finding this helpful so far, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss out on new features as they get added to tools like this one. All right, let's get back to it. So the AI fixes are amazing for speed, but sometimes you need to roll up your sleeves and go a little deeper. So let's look at some of the expert-level analysis tools. In the Performance Architecture report, you get a super detailed breakdown of your core web vitals. These are the metrics Google uses to judge user experience. You can see how you score on things like LCP, which is basically how fast does the main stuff on the page show up, and CLS. You ever been on a site where things jump around while you're trying to read? So annoying, right? That's what CLS measures. And this report shows you exactly what's causing those problems.
And of course, we have to talk about security. The threat intelligence scan is incredibly thorough. It checks for known vulnerabilities, malware, bad server settings, all the scary stuff. It just gives you this massive peace of mind knowing your site is locked down.
Okay, so you've got this mountain of incredible data. The AI has given you some hints, but how do you build a real action plan? Where do you even start? Well, the first step is to get some context. Your website doesn't exist in a bubble, right? The competitive intelligence feature is brilliant for this. It actually shows you how your site scores compare side by side with your main competitors. Trust me, nothing lights a fire under you quite like seeing your biggest rival is 30 points ahead. Next, Refactor makes prioritizing your to-do list so simple by splitting tasks into 2 groups. You've got quick wins, These are the high-impact fixes that you can knock out in under 30 minutes. Then you've got architectural changes. These are the bigger projects that will give you huge long-term gains. It's the perfect way to decide what you have time for right now.
All right, we've covered all the serious, heavy-duty analysis, but the team behind Refactor clearly has a great sense of humor. Let's check out one last, very unique feature.
So after all that technical data, how's your self-esteem feeling? Are you ready for some brutally honest, maybe even a little bit mean feedback on your website? Yes, you heard me right. This is the Roast My Site feature, and you get to choose your level of pain. You can pick gentle for some friendly advice, savage for some heavy sarcasm, or if you're feeling really brave, you can go straight to nuclear for maximum emotional impact. This is just hilarious.
And just to give you a little taste of a nuclear roast, listen to this. Your security score sits at a horrendous 20 out of 100. Are you inviting hackers for tea? Your users deserve better than a digital Wild West. I mean, it's brutal, but you're definitely not going to forget that feedback, are you?
So what are you waiting for? You've seen how powerful this is, and the best way to really get it is to just try it yourself. Head over to Refactor.tools and run your own free audit. You'll get your score, you'll get your first set of AI fixes, and you can start making your site better today. And the best part? The free plan doesn't even ask for a credit card.